What's up, everybody? This is Whiskey in the Six. I'm Rob. Today I have for you Canadian Club 20-year-old. Alright? This, along with Canadian Club 100% Rye, was sent to me by Dan Tullio, the ambassador of Canadian Club, and his team at Canadian Club. Thank you to all of you for getting this together. I really appreciate it. Okay, if at any time you guys are curious about how I actually feel about a bottle, please go back to some of my earlier reviews. I reviewed the Canadian Club 30-year-old, alright, and in that video I talk about how much I love the 20-year-old, alright, so you guys know that I'm not gonna talk highly about a product unless I truly enjoy it. That's the case here. I really like this product. All right. It is bottled at 40%, and it is aged for 20 years in American white oak barrels. All right. The white oak barrels have been used once prior to the Canadian Club 20-year-old being aged inside it. It's a combination of malted rye, regular rye, corn, and barley. All right, that's the combination that they tend to use for all their products, except for, of course, the 100% rye, because that's just rye. But the CC uses the same combination, just variances in the formula, or the recipe. So they don't disclose, of course. Why would they disclose how much of each grain is being put into the bottle? But I'll tell you right now, it's a fantastic product. All right. What they do before aging the product is they blend it. Okay, that's very different than any other Canadian blend. Okay. Most blends are done after the aging process. This is aged before, and it allows the whiskey to marry a lot easier in the barrel, okay? And becomes, in my opinion, a better product, okay? I'm gonna nose taste this and then give it a mark. As soon as you put your nose in there, you get a ton of caramel, very sweet, even a touch of like a maple syrup almost. A little bit of Aunt Jemima syrup as well. Some fruitiness, mostly on the apple side, but cooked apple. Okay, you get a little bit of the oakiness from the barrel that it's aged in, for sure. Okay. On the palate, vanilla, caramel, some oakiness, a little bit of apple. Really smooth. It's sweet. It's got a nice warmth to it. No alcohol burn whatsoever. I can't get it, like, it's got a buttery texture, and that's probably from the corn in this whiskey, okay? And the fact that it's been aged for 20 years, okay? So it's been aged in American white oak for 20 years. That's definitely gonna have a huge impact on the texture of the whiskey, all right? I'm gonna give this a solid A, guys, all right? It is fantastic stuff. The 30-year-old is probably the only Canadian whiskey I like better than the 20-year-old. And I'm going to talk about the price for a second here, because I think that's really important here. This is a $65 bottle. If you buy Scotch, if you buy bourbon, if you buy Irish whiskey, there is absolutely no chance you're finding a 20-year-old for $65 Canadian, okay? Just to give you an idea of what that is in American dollars, you're looking at about $50 American, okay? If you were to buy it at the LCBO in Ontario. I'm not sure exactly what this is going for in the United States, but for $65, you are not getting a 20-year-old whiskey. It is amazing stuff, all right? If you're a huge Canadian whiskey fan, you're gonna absolutely love this, okay? So I highly recommend it. Like I said, to test my integrity, go back to some of my earlier videos. Well before I received any gifts from any distilleries, I've made several positive comments on the 20-year-old, on the Canadian Club 100% Rye. I actually say in my Canadian Crown Royal Northern Harvest Rye video that I like the Canadian Club 100% Rye better. Okay, so I'll discuss that in my next video, but for now, that's an 8, okay? Give it a try if you haven't already, and I would love to hear in the comments below what you think, okay? So if you disagree, please explain why. I would love to know, all right? Thank you to all my subscribers. If you haven't subscribed already and you like this video, go ahead and subscribe. Please comment, like I said earlier. Those comments help me adjust my videos for future reference, okay? And I also have Instagram and Twitter, okay? At Whiskey in the Six on Instagram, at whiskey_in_the_6 on Twitter. To Dan Tulio, all the best in the future, and thank you very much.